Save Our Seabirds works every day to protect our beautiful wildlife. And you can help their incredible cause at their upcoming Sunset Soiree. And here with more is CEO David Pilsman. Hi, David. Welcome back.
Thanks, Nancy.
Now,
good to see you again.
Thank you. You too. Now, the Sunset Soiree is just a fabulous event. How many years have you been doing that?
This will be our 9th annual.
And it's moved, but it's
Right.
still in the location it was last year.
It is
beautiful.
at Michael's on the Bay at Selby Gardens. You remember when we had it in the courtyard at Save Our Seabirds.
I know, and that was lovely too.
It was, but
you know?
we had just a few dozen people there, and then we had it at Moat Marine Aquarium for a few years, and now we're at Michael's on the Bay.
Grown. I
We've
mean,
grown.
What is your attendance? What's your capacity on that?
About 200, right around there, and it's going to be it's just a fabulous setting, and you know we're going to have open bar, and we're going to have a little wine tasting, and we'll have live music and a chance auction and a live auction, all that kind of good stuff, and hopefully if the weather participates, a lot of fun activity outside.
Like what?
We start out with the bar and silent auction items outside on on the lawn out there and overlooking the water. So you know, it's our we've always called it our Sunset Soiree, but that location actually gives us sunsets over the bay, which is fantastic.
Gorgeous.
It's a beautiful setting.
So is it cocktail attire, formal attire?
It's nice casual. Yeah, probably a cocktail. Yeah,
upscale
sort
attire.
of
It's fun
Sarasota
to get dressed
casual.
up.
Yeah, right.
Right?
It seems like each year people get more and more dressed up.
Yeah.
So you know, a few years ago, people started wearing jackets and things. Like, wow, okay, it's pretty nice.
And it's all about what you do for the birds.
Right. Absolutely. Yep.
And all of the proceeds that you go
to. This is our one big fundraiser of the year. So, you know, we rescue, rehabilitate, and release sick and injured birds. We get over 5,000 calls a year in our office about sick and injured birds throughout Sarasota County, and bring them into our hospital. And our goal is to rehabilitate and release everyone.
As many as you can.
As many as we can. And the ones we can't, we give them a permanent home in our Wild Bird Learning Center.
And they have a lovely home there. Now, when is the event taking place this year?
Thursday, March 19th, 6 to 9 p.m. And all that information is on our website, or you can just give us a call at 388-3010, and we can get you set up. And it's going to be really a fabulous event.
Okay. Now, last year you did a bird release.
Right.
Are you planning on doing something?
We're hoping. Last year it worked out perfectly. We had this beautiful great egret that came in and was in really, really bad shape and was with us for about 6 weeks in recovery. And the timing was perfect for that release. And so before dinner out there on the lawn, we brought the crate out, and we held crossed our fingers, because you never know what's going to happen. W.C. Fields never work with children or animals, because you just never know. But this bird was perfect. We opened it up. She just kind of looked around, stepped out, bounced around a couple times, took off, flew around in a circle, and landed in a tree, and the crowd went wild. So we're hoping to do that again. It all depends on the timing. If we have a bird,
that's what you hope for.
It's what it's all about.
These poor creatures,
that's why we do what we do every day. It's all about the releases.
So, if somebody should see an injured bird on the road, should they try to capture it and bring it to you? Do you call? I mean, what do you suggest people do as a step-by-step process should they see a hurt bird?
The first thing they should do is call us, and we can give them instructions. You know, sometimes it's best for them to bring it in, because they can get it to us more quickly than us sending a rescuer out and then bringing it in. So if it is possible for them to bring it in, that's the best situation.
Okay.
A lot of times a bird doesn't have to come in as well. You know, if a bird has an impact injury and just sort of stunned. Sometimes they'll recover. We also get a lot of calls of birds that have got fish hooks or fishing line, and a lot of times that can be removed in the field.
Okay.
So so we can give them instructions
case
by case, and then we will, if we do need to send a rescuer, we have a network of rescuers throughout Sarasota County, and we will sort of figure out who's the best rescuer to go out for that particular case, because some are more difficult than others.
Again for our viewers, because we unfortunately we do see a lot of injured birds. There's
a
lot of them out there. They love to mix with us.
Right.
So you have a very, very large scale revamping of your facility coming up. So what is the capital campaign all about?
Capital campaign, we just recently launched it. It's called Come Fly With Us. And there are 3 major components to that campaign. First, we want to completely overhaul all of our rehabilitation facilities, many of which date from the days of the Pelican Man, and so they're way beyond their useful life. And so we're going to overhaul those, hopefully put in an avian medical lab with radiology and microscopes where we can do instant diagnosis of things that we can't do now. So that's the first element. The second element is, as you know, we don't have a building. We don't have an entry building.
Right.
We want to build an actual entry building. Right now we have a desk
Yes.
exposed to the elements. So our poor greeter is up there trying to sell tickets and merchandise in the heat and humidity and wind and rain and cold and bugs. And so we want to build an actual building which will be attractive and draw people in. And also in that building we want to have an education center, which we don't have now. Now we do education outdoors, and that's also exposed to the elements. And then the third component is a highly educational bird-themed play space right in the center of our Wild Bird Learning Center, because our mission is rescue, rehabilitate, and release, and educate. We want people to linger longer and learn more, and my personal goal is to help create the next generation of environmentalists. And so this is going to take us a long way toward accomplishing that by getting more people in, getting them to stay longer, and get kids out there learning about birds when they don't even know it. It's sort of in spite of themselves.
Right.
They're having fun,
Right,
and
having fun and
and learning about birds through
And
osmosis.
if our viewers can't attend the soiree, they can always donate, and
Absolutely.
anything
Right.
is great.
Everything is great.
Everything
yes.
is great.
This is our one fundraiser of the year. It's about almost a third of our annual revenue comes from this one fundraiser. So that means the other 2/3 have to come from somewhere else,
Okay.
and that comes from grants and just direct donations. So we
All right.
appreciate every little bit.
All right. We'll help you as much as we can. Thank you so
Thank you
much
so
for
much,
all you do
Nancy.
for our little furry friends there.
Feathered friends.
Feathered friends there.
And some of them have fur too.
Thanks, David.
Thank you.
After the break, we talk about some exciting Suncoast events happening this weekend.